Hello, guys. You are welcome to my YouTube channel. I am called Divine Boutique, the CEO of Big Boutiques Fashion Gist. Okay, please, before I start, I would like to thank everybody that has subscribed to my channel. And I also beg that you should please go and subscribe. For those that have not subscribed yet, go and subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the notification button. Also make sure to watch the video and press like on the video, please. So before I start, my name is Divine Boutique and the name of this show is Big Boutiques Fashion Gist. So my call of concern, first of all, I would like to say that I apologize. I will do my blogging but in pidgin English, because it's gist and gist always finds to do it in pidgin. So like I talk, before I go start, the vision for this my YouTube channel, it always come out with fashion, but I look the fashion in many other ways in order to have more content. So I look at the fashion first of all in terms of appearance, outfit, dressing, styles, body, modeling. I look the fashion in different ways. Then I also look at the fashion so for character wise, that is blogging on things that are on social media. You understand? So I'll be looking at things that are on social media. I'll be looking at all the vibes, things that are happening on social media, but I will not go to private life. That's the truth about my channel. I not go for person in private life. I not go talk about person in private things. I go always live for grant, for cable, not things the way it concern social media, things that we don't come for social media. And one thing be clear, I would like to for talk on everybody, not only the influencers, not only the artists, not only the social media personalities, the stars. I will talk about everybody, because any man be star for your own way, for your own community, for your own domain. Everybody be star for your own domain. So I would like to talk on everything where it concern social media, where it concern people. So like I talk, I would like to talk on outfit, how people they appear on different occasions, how they look on different occasions, the meaning of outfit, which they be all for when it comes to outfit. That is when it comes to dressing, how they dress, which it call them, which it make them they dress the way they dress, and which occasion which dressing define. And more also remember to say, we will talk on this outfit, not only the positive side then, we'll also talk of the negative side of outfit. Like if you dress well, we will always come here, we block you, we always talk about you, applaud you, we talk, we really appreciate the dressing, the idea, especially when you come out with new combination, you come out with new ideas when it comes to outfit. Then we also talk on the body, which I mean by body. See this thing they so some person the way they wear fine clothes, but you want look at the end of the day, the clothes way you wear stand for a body wear. So it's always good to talk about body, the body way they wear clothes, the style, the way to how you build your body, and how the clothes fit for your skin. We'll talk of styles too. I think here we'll include the designers too, the style. Some person the way is style for dressing. They just like the other my style. You always see this person. In fact, you long for see some person because of his style way they dress, because of the way he dress. You always want to look at that person. Some person the way go mix about 6 colors. It stand for his skin perfect. While some man the way go put just 4. It go be like say it be rainbow. It be like say it don't wear at some wonderful thing where even understand. You see so we'll talk on the style of dressing. That's the sense of dressing. So and this ones we go match to with the but some man they will, especially slim people, then when they put on many colors, it need to really show. If you take note well, when slim person put on many colors, it need to really show for his skin. But when fat man put on, it be like say it's like fat man way that kind poko fat, then that fat then way just soft. That kind of fat then when that kind of person wears some kind clothes, it is funny. It is funny where wear too much colors for clothes. It is really funny. So we'll talk about the styles of dressing. You understand? We bring people the way they get a different style of dressing. We'll bring them for here. Can't block them for for this channel. We'll also talk of design, like designers. And there's this one thing we always confuse for our community, especially for Cameroon. Some designer then they claim say they be stylists. Why stylists claim say they be designer? Stylists and designing are two different things. Are two different. Design na person wey e get a own way, e be creative, e dey create some kind things. But style na person wey e get sense of dressing. You understand? That is, see when person don't create them, the person wey they do, wey e make this, he know how to match them. If you see some man doing a designer, but he don't know how to match color, he know how to design some fine clothes. But for match the color, only for design that clothes first. If you get a design for a head, but for match the color on top the clothes, now a problem to the person. So we'll talk to you about that one. So I think the one that will really get into people that are into designing, like the tailor, the seamstress, and the rest. We'll really get into them. We'll talk to of looks. If you look at very well, some person, they will, if he wear clothes, just his face, he do the fitty. Yes, just the face. Someone will be wearing the way the hair will do one. The way it appear. If he wears some good clothes, but just a hair, he hate, or the makeup way he put on, or the way he stand, the boy, the way he shave, or the way he live it beer, it just spoil everything about his dressing. So we're going to talk and especially for these public figures then, because it don't be like we've noticed and well before I want to come out with this idea. I don't be on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram. I don't over notice these kind things then, and people don't always condemn them, especially for the people, for these stars and these public figures. People don't always condemn them when it comes to outfit. They want go some place, they will take instead Western wear where they go some cultural events. For example, one person, I know I will call the name, but one person be talk of our minister. If you want go organize a minister of culture, if you want go for some cultural something, he go put on suits. With that regions, they get their culture, they get for appear for promote the culture, but they will put on suits. So all those things we'll get for look into the things. So we'll talk to on modeling. All this boil down to modeling. Modeling are always, models are always people that look good. People that they always look good, they always mind what they eat, they always mind their shape, they always mind their color, they always mind, you understand. So now the idea that way, it made me come out when it comes to fashion, when it comes to the domain of designing, when it comes to the domain of looks, when it comes to the domain of style, when it comes to the domain of outfit appearance, how the person appear. That's what I want to look at. Then we'll come now to fashion. Like what a man get good fashion and bad fashion in the domain of the society. We'll come to that. You see and see, for social media now, the way they influence people, then it get a positive side and a negative side. And I will block for the both sides, especially for public figures. I will block on the both sides, but I will always focus for things the way they on social media. Of course, we have many other bloggers. We have many other people the way that they give gist where concern fashion blogging. But this one a big boutique own style for doing own thing. You understand? So we would look into that. What did they happen? Marriages, character-wise, attitude-wise, all those things. Would they look into how people that they go into social media, think the Kasalawe boss for inside social media with the cable and for grandma offer here, cable everything. So that's what I want to look at. So I will go now for my dreams. Wait to make them a come. First of all, I want to thank people the way they really encourage me for come out with this initiative, for be a YouTuber, for always think of me. They always like to appreciate, because if not be so, I will always like to remember for my well. But even though my dream to for be popular, my dream to for give my talents to the world. You understand? But I thank God for people where they encourage me, especially the Roy channel where they talk on business. It be based for China. I really want to thank you very much, because it really gives me good ideas and when it comes to YouTube. So I really like to thank him. So my dreams now say with time, I really like to get a talk show for bring these personas out, especially the influencers and those people that we they are into the well of outfit, into the well of looking good. Man, talk so. Those kind of people, them, those designers, them, fashion designers, them, all those people, them, I would like to bring them for a talk show to question them, to ask them to give their ideas for the public, talk about the thing for the public. Also, I also like modeling too. I also like to promote modeling, to organize modeling in Cameroon or anywhere that I deem it necessary, or the team deem it necessary. We would like to organize some kind of shows them, events them. We will invite people. You understand? We go bring people, we go motivate people, we go uplift people, them because we'll give prizes, we'll give things, and that one of my dream for if the channel will work out well. So we like to put that one in place. Also, I also like to open a designer's house. Designer house, like a vocational training, like a center where we like to train people on designing, on how to design. Because if you look at it very well, I believe view some posts for the other day for this thing where they talk about plating. In fact, the post say they need somebody who go work for or a salon where they plait hair. One girl kaka talk say plating dey still exist again, because now everywhere now wheat. Everybody they buy now they revong them for wearing. All ladies they buy now revong for wearing, and very few ladies in the plait hair. And for YouTube again, if you go and see all kind of hair they plait them. But if you want to talk of designing, especially for we Africans, the world we use lawn, we use wrapper for design our clothing. If you want to talk of designing every day, you notice that say new designer they come out every day. And even if the old one come back, you will see and say you go see need people where they get idea for add the spices, they salt them for cable the ginger, for cable the design, and for ginger ram, you understand? So always designing that way, always they in a standstill, you need the shake. They like how we, of course, plating 50 come back. People, ladies, they turn back after some years, they start plait their hair. Now they're born straight the ring now and grave and all that. But with time, plating 50 come back. You understand? But when it comes to designing, all the time, people they always like to design new dresses, because our culture. Mommy, they always want to wear another kaba. So they always need new design for kaba. The one they like for time that the rapper and this thing, they go always like to get one new designer for that kind of thing. So go always, when it comes to Africa culture, that things they go always come back in place. Then I also like to be a philanthropist too. Why not? But I would want to do them in a different way. There's this one guy I usually follow on Facebook. He found him a motivator too. He be philanthropy, he do charity. He do charity too for Nigeria. He call an a random charity. You understand? Where you just work out, get some basic thing where they do for people, but he just work out when he see any picky where they sell for roads, or he see picky where they do anything for road, where he says the picky get a good living standard. You choose for help the picky, either for promote a business where they sell them, if na woman, if na man, na old man, either go help for promoting, or he go like for for educate the pikin, for help the whosoever we see for street. So it be random, be that something we plan. It not be that say I will come and go for some charity home. No, I would like to do my own random, or not be that say I will do giveaway if it can, but and I don't think so that my focus that. So I always like to I really admire that random charity case, because if you notice, I find people the way they really suffer, they're not even there for social media. They live some faraway place, some faraway villages, the way they don't even get, because they don't even see connection. I don't even know Android phones. So that random charity, so now in order for get to that one day they really did for them, that less privileged them. So now the whole of my idea that, and I would really like I say make all of us put hands together for make this dream come true. And what we fit do for make this dream come true? Now by liking the video, by viewing the video, by sharing the video, by subscribing. You encourage your family for subscribe. And I would also like to for beg. So if, of course, all with the social media, all with the Facebook, all with the Instagram, YouTube, all site we did it. But since as we I do contents on social media all the time, I know fit be for social media. I will always like people wey like Jones and people the way they always they fit come upon something where they say be interesting, where I fit take and create a content. I will always like to work with such people so that if you send out for me, they help me send out for me, we'll create a content so that we'll build a stronger team. So now the thing that I beg everybody, say please move put hands together. Please, we share for our families, share for our Jangi group, share for our meeting group, share for our association, everywhere. We just share them. Me big botisi go fine. I would like to shout out to my friends in Motengene, my shout out to my friends in Bamenda, Boya, Limbe, in fact, Southern Cameroon and Littoral Center and the rest. I would like to shout out to everybody. This is a beginning. Make sure so put hands together to make them go well. Thank you very much for viewing. Thank you very much. Please like, share. In the subsequent days, I think so will come out with more contents. This one just been an opening of the video of this channel. And I'd like to thank everybody where you don't take the time for listening. Please subscribe, share, like. Please, please, please. And if you like get any idea with us, if you help this channel, I beg, just contact me. You see my contact day for day. Just send me an email or send me a mail so that I will work on. I'll be very open. I just start the channel very fresh. I just knew for the whole thing. If you get any idea where it go help me for this channel, I beg you. Just contact me. We will discuss about them and we'll see. Not no small. Everything I will take into consideration. Thank you very much. And please, if you know you really want to be blocked, you understand, just contact me. Everything will be fine. And I promise you I will be the best. Thank you.